everyone, I'm Christy from the Northwest Corner. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be doing a quick crock pot meal. I'm in the middle of canning tomatoes right now. I don't have a lot of time to make a big, glorious meal. I can set it in this thing, forget it all day, and we're having a nice hot meal. It's cooler today, so I figured Salisbury steak meatballs would be great. We're going to have that with mashed potatoes and some garden fresh green beans. It's also one of my grandson's favorites, so he'll be excited when he gets ready to eat for dinner. So what you need is some Homestyle meatballs, ketchup, beef broth, Worcestershire, a little bit of butter, onion soup mix, and brown gravy mix. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mix the gravy mix first before I put the meatballs in. Some people add the meatballs first, some people do it last. I do it last because I want to mix the mix up first. So this is just 4 cups of beef broth. I'm going to stick it right in here. I'm using my Foodie. I'm using it on the slow cook option. I've seen a lot of videos on this, and there's a lot of different variations. Some people use Italian soup mix, or not soup mix, dressing mix. Some people use the beef and onion Liptons. This is just the onion soup mix. Now it's supposed to be 2 packages. I only have 1, and I'm going to work with what I got. So on top of that, we're going to add just some minced onion. We're going to do about, I guess the rest of the bottle. That's all I had. It's probably, I don't know, it's probably about 2 tablespoons. Probably no more than that. 2 packets of brown gravy mix. Doesn't matter what kind of gravy mix you use. You can use the low sodium. You can use the regular. I got 1 low sodium and 1 regular. That's what I got in the cupboard. That's what we're using. I'm not going to add any extra salt because of the broth and the gravy packets. So I think it'll be plenty salty enough. When I've made it before, I've never added extra salt. So 2 packages of brown gravy mix. I'm going to add some garlic powder. Probably, 2 teaspoons. Black pepper, because we like pepper here. And you add as much black pepper as you like. We're going to do 2 big shots of Wash Your Sister, Worcestershire sauce.
What'd you say?
Wash your sister.
Wash your sister.
Yeah.
That's an interesting way to pronounce it.
Yeah. And 4 big dollops of ketchup. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I add a little bit of butter. We're going to do, this is unsalted butter. We're going to do about 1/3 of a cup. I think it gives a richness, more rich flavor. I always add butter, though, usually to most everything that I make to give it a little bit of a, rich taste. So, like I said, I'm in the middle of canning tomatoes. I did all my green beans last night. I think we've counted total. We have gotten almost 50 quarts of green beans out of the garden, and there's still more to pick. But I am done. I am done with beans. So the kids, daughter-in-law, mother-in-law, anybody that wants beans in my family, they're more than welcome to have them. I'm done. So I told you I had 6 bazillion coming out my ears. So I'm going to give this gravy mix here a little mixy mix. Get my butter kind of melted. I have got, it calls for 24 ounces of Homestyle meatballs. My bag is 32 ounces. I'm using the whole thing because this will make enough gravy anyway. Plus the grandson, like I said, loves Salisbury steaks. So
it's an interesting way to make it.
Yeah, because I've done it the long way. You've seen it. I did a video on it. Not that homemade isn't the best, but like I said, I've got a bushel of tomatoes to do today. I'm going to do tomato juice, tomato sauce, and I made my first set of pizza sauce last night. I just dumped that whole bag in there, and it actually turned out really good. So we're excited to have that. I already canned it, so I did that last night. We're going to mix those balls up in there. I got one stuck in the whisk. We're going to set the cooker. I'm going to do it on low, it says. So low, and it says 6 hours. So we're going to turn this on 6. So we've got low, 6 hours. We'll bring you back when it's all finished for our review on what we think of it. So we'll bring you back when we're ready to try it. All right, dinner is done. Salisbury steak meatballs. You want to come take a look? This is what it'll look like. Now, I did not have to thicken my gravy. It is thick enough for us. If you need to thicken it, you use a cornstarch slurry. Just a couple teaspoons or tablespoons of cornstarch and some cold water. So I got some mashed potatoes. Yep, they're instant mashed potatoes because I just processed a bushel of tomatoes.
And there's nothing wrong with instants once in a while.
No. And I'm in the process of making spaghetti sauce in the roaster and tomato juice. So this is what it looks like. I'm going to give it a try. I already know what it's going to taste like. We've had it before, but this is a really good, easy dinner when you're really, really busy. You got sports or, kids are in school, things to do. So quick and easy. It's very good. You want a bite?
Sure, I'd love a bite.
He never turns down food. Unless it's mayonnaise. Not bad for meatballs, huh?
That's good.
So, just a bag of meatballs, Homestyle Meatballs. Onion soup, Lipton onion soup. Worcestershire sauce.
No, it's not Worcestershire.
It's Wash Your Sister.
Wash Your Sister sauce.
Wash Your Sister. Ketchup. 2 packets of brown gravy mix. Some butter. Beef broth.
And a little love.
And a lot of love. Not a little. A lot. There's always love in the food here at this house. No matter if I'm in a hurry or not. There's always love. Let it cook for 5 or 6 hours on low. And you got dinner. I made some instant potatoes. We've got some peas. I said green beans earlier. We decided to have peas. So that's for dinner. I'm going to finish my spaghetti sauce and can in my tomato juice. So for now, if you could, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And we will see you all in the next video. You all have a great night. Bye.